Yes, sure, sure.
Share your experience working with us. I would also love to hear what your students had to say when they did their performance at
It was an amazing experience, very good initiative started by Baithak Foundation. And I immediately said yes, and it was a nice experience. They really appreciated.
What about your
I
students?
think they did quite well. All three girls were nervous initially because it was their first time. So I thought that it's better to send them in a very nice experience for them too.
So, what were your learnings interacting with the children? And do you think that the children could resonate with your art?
The learning for me always has been that reaching, going to their level, and then slowly talking in their language and uplifting them. They were completely focused on performance, so that itself amazing expressions they were giving. The way I was expressing, the same expressions I could see on the faces of few kids.
So, do you feel that these sessions are significant in the holistic development of the child?
Art will give you that sensibility, the sensitivity, and definitely a way of expression which they need to channelize their energy, to channelize their expressions. So I feel it is very much essential that they should have art exposure, and especially classical dancing. I feel. Always studying, but as a hobby, at least they should get some time where they can feel free and move their bodies or express or even learn music for that matter, singing.
So, were there any change, I mean, a positive change that you
Hmm.
had towards your art form, like Kathak, after attending these sessions, after performing for them, for the children?
I could uh, learn from these kids. Sometimes, in the process, you always forget that there is a kid inside you also. Whenever I'm around such children or kids, I get that energy from them, and I feel that that innocence should come in my art. It should stay. These kids make you again humble, grounded. So that feeling I got again. So I could reach the boys as well. And there was a boy sitting in the front row. I was performing Hori, I was performing Abhinay. Abhinay was the most they connected to. And of course, the technicalities of Kathak, like spins and footwork, you know, all those things. But when I was doing Abhinay, firstly I explained them the story and then I started enacting. So I watched the video. I could feel the boy talking when I was doing. Oh, तिने आता पिचकारी उचलली. Oh, आता ती रंग लावणार आहे कृष्णाला. बघ 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 आता असं त्यांनी घेरलंय कृष्ण. So that was an amazing experience. I have never experienced this kind of appreciation from a boy who is say in fourth standard or fifth standard, and he was constantly he had that smile and he was so excited to watch, and each and every mudra, each and every incident he was interpreting and telling.
So, do you think that the idea of the project rightly reaches out to the children? Did you have any personal experience?
I think slow and steady you takes these steps, and that makes a big difference after a few years. So that is what I think is happening here.
So, do you wish to work with us in the coming years?
Of course, I would really love to do this again and again. And I would like my students also to do this on a regular basis.
What makes you feel that you should come again to Baithak?
I think the way you all are working towards a good cause, I would like to support that. That is one thing. And as I said before, I love kids. So I love being around them. If I'm getting an opportunity to go and talk about Kathak, create new audience, nothing like it.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was nice.